David Maraga has officially handed over to his deputy Philomena Mwilu ahead of his retirement effective midnight tonight. Maraga's retirement comes upon attaining the age of 70 years, which is maximum, tomorrow. Mwilu will act as the Chief Justice for a maximum of 6 months until Maraga's successor takes off. Musa Salah begins our broadcast tonight.
David Kenani Maraga has officially exited the judiciary after 4 years at the helm of the arm of the government, with the outgoing president of the Supreme Court expected to celebrate his 70th birthday on Tuesday,
which I will highlight in brief.
In a colorful handing over ceremony that brought together top judges in the country, a special Supreme Court session was held in honor of Maraga before his robe was taken off as required.
Of the Chief Justice.
Maraga handing over his powers to his deputy Philomena Mwilu, who is expected to act as Kenya's Chief Justice for a maximum of 6 months before Maraga's replacement is appointed and sworn in. His official number plate CJ1 was also handed over to the Registrar of the Supreme Court.
As I say goodbye to the judiciary, after about 18 years of service to the people of Kenya. During this time, I have served first as a judge of the High Court, a judge of the Court of Appeal, and finally, as the Chief Justice of the Republic of Kenya. A time has come for me to say goodbye.
Even on his last day in office, Maraga did not hesitate to call out political leaders for wanting preferential treatment, urging the judiciary to make just decisions when presiding over various cases in court.
I have heard sometimes politicians say that they are better off because they are elected. I want to tell you that according to our constitutional architecture, they have no better power than what you have. It is the people of Kenya who gave you the judicial authority to exercise it for their own good.
Maraga also warned judges against being used by politicians, even as the political temperatures in the country continue to rise ahead of the 2022 general election.
I'm sure you live in this country and you have seen the drums of political war being beaten already. My colleagues, if you waver and do the wrong thing, and this country descends into chaos, God will never forgive you.
Acting Chief Justice Philomena Mwilu praised Maraga's tenure, saying that he improved the judiciary's independence, further promising to build on his legacy.
As Chief Justice, your commitment, your vision and leadership accelerated transformation in the judiciary. It deepened independence of the institution, accountability of judges, and transparency across the institution. It increased public confidence in the courts and tribunals and enhanced access to justice for many Kenyans. I shall ensure that we further entrench and build on your legacy, and that the judiciary shall forge ahead and continue its journey of transformation.
David Kenani Maraga has exemplified all the great values of the rule of law and constitutionalism that can ever be desired, not only in Kenya, but the entire world.
Maraga will be remembered for being the chair of Africa's first ever bench of judges to annul the election of a sitting president, a decision that birthed a series of wrangles between the judiciary and the executive. In what was a warm send-off from the legal fraternity, the retirement of Chief Justice David Maraga now paves way for the official hunt for his replacement ahead of the 2022 general election, in a move that is expected to streamline the three arms of government. Musa Salah, TV 47, Nairobi.